Hello everybody, welcome once again to today's lecture. We are meeting in lecture number 2 for class 12 students. Yes students, we had started in the previous video the chapter issue of debenture. If you have missed seeing previous video, please go and check in the playlist. This video is available to you. Now today we are going to go further in the concepts of debenture. Debentures are the loan instruments which are issued to the public by the company. Let's understand more in detail what is issue of debenture at par, at premium and at discount in today's video. Let us revise what was done in the previous video. In previous video, we had discussed what are debentures. Debentures are written acknowledgement given by the company. Debentures are loan instruments issued to the public at general by the companies. So, debentures can be of various types. Number 1 debenture we had discussed is secured and unsecured debenture. Number 2 is redeemable and irredeemable debenture. Number 3 is convertible and non-convertible debenture. Then we had seen how debentures can be issued by the company. The debentures can be issued by company for cash. Debentures can be issued by company for consideration other than cash, and the debentures can be issued by companies for collateral securities also. We had discussed in detail what are these three heads, and after that we also discussed that how debentures can be issued. The entire amount of the debentures can be taken in one go along with application. This is called issue of debenture in lump sum. The debentures can be issued in installment also, means taking the entire amount into various installments. Debentures can also be issued in 3 different categories, that is issue of debenture at par, means the face value of debenture and issue price of debenture is one or the same. Then issue of debentures can be done at discount also, means the debentures of X value can be sold out to the public at the reduced value. This is called giving discount to the public or to the debenture holders. And issue of debenture at premium also, where the debentures are issued for more than the face value. Now, in today's class, we are going to understand what are the journal entries in each of the following cases. So, first we are doing journal entries with the help of an example of taking the debentures into various installments, means application money, allotment money, first call and final call. So, journal entries part we are starting in today's class, students. You can write along with me. We are going to write journal entries. And these journal entries are for issue of debentures at par in installments. Okay, let's assume face value of debenture is rupees 100. Number of debentures issued are not rupees, sorry, number of debentures issued are, let's say, 1000. Application money is application, allotment, first call and second call. What are these things? This is the bifurcation of this 100 rupees into various parts. Let's say 20 rupees on application. On allotment, company is asking 50 rupees. And on first and final call, company is asking for another 30 rupees. So like this, it becomes full 100 rupees. What is application money? At the time of inviting public, company will tell that how much amount has to be paid along with the application. People apply for the debentures. When they apply, let's say a person is applying for 100 debentures. So 100 multiplied by 20 rupees is to be paid by the person. Once the confirmation is there that debenture is being allotted to this person, then company will ask for allotment money. Then the same person will pay 100 multiplied by 50 rupees. Then the company will ask for various calls. They can be 1 call, 2 call, 3 call also. Here I have taken 1 call only. So first and final call. So company is asking 30 rupees. So like this, in various installments, company asks money, and these installments are known as application money, allotment money and call monies. So what are the entries for it? This is very important part which you have to understand in detail. So the first journal entry, you will make the format of journal, which I am not making right now just to save the time. Format of journal is date, particular, ledger folio, amount and amount. So this format of journal has to be made. Generally, the date column will be empty, where you will write serial number. If the dates are given, you can write dates also. So for always, the first entry will be bank account debit to debenture application. What is this? I forgot to mention the name of debenture. 1000% debenture. This is name of debenture. This prefix means this is the rate of interest which company is going to give to the debenture holder. What is this application account? Now understand this. When public is being invited by the company for paying certain amount of money, this is called the application money. Public will have to pay along with the application this amount of money, which is in our case 20 rupees. So there are 1000 debenture holder and each debenture holder is paying 20 rupees. So obviously the amount over here is going to be 20,000. Okay, 20,000 rupees is being received from the public by the company at the time of application. Now this application account is a temporary account. This money we are receiving for 10% debenture. So obviously this money has to go to 10% debentures account and this temporary account has to be closed down. If you want to know the narration, you can write the narration being application money received. Very simple and crisp narration you have to write, being application money received. Number 2, you are going to write the second entry when you will transfer this application money to 10% debenture account. As I told you, these are temporary accounts. Application account has to be closed down. So how it can be closed down? By debiting it. We will write debenture application account debit. To always specify the name of debenture, 10% debenture account. So because there may be various type of debentures issued by company, so we have to specify the name of debenture, 10% debentures account. And again same amount, 20,000 rupees will be transferred to debenture account. So the narration here we are going to write being application money transferred to 10% debenture account. Is this clear? Let's go to the next entry. Now what has happened? See, we invited public to come and buy the debenture, 10,000 debenture, 20 rupees application money was asked from the public. Public came with 20 rupees, we had invited them, they have applied. Now we are issuing the debentures to them. Now when we issue the debenture, we want further money of rupees 50, which is to be asked along with allotment. So after application, each time you are going to ask the public first for giving the money and then receive. Only at the time of application it happens so that first the company receives the money and then it is transferred to the debenture account. From the allotment entry onwards, in each call, what is going to happen? First, the due will be passed. Due entry will be passed and then receiving entry will be passed. This is called receiving entry, and due entry we are just going to pass. What is due entry? Means when you are asking public to pay you the money. So here we are going to write debenture allotment account debit to 10% debenture. And what will be the amount? The amount is going to be 1000 multiplied by 50 rupees. So this is 50,000 rupees. You are asking each debenture holder to pay 50 rupees along with allotment. And afterwards, the debenture holders are going to pay this amount. And what will be the narration? The narration is going to be being debenture money, being allotment money due. Next entry is receiving this allotment money. So the entry is going to be bank account debit to debenture allotment. You are receiving 50,000 rupees over here from public. In the earlier entry, you had asked them. This is called due entry. Third entry is due entry and fourth entry is receiving entry. Here I am going to write in narration being allotment money received. After this, we are going to the next call, which is first and final call. So again, the due entry will be passed, debenture, first and final call, account debit to 10% debentures account. Here, the call money was 30 rupees. If you can see over here, I had written this is 30 rupees. So we are going to multiply 1000 with 30. This is 30,000 rupees call money due, first and final call due. So we will write being first and final call money due, and after this obviously we will receive. So while receiving, we will pass the entry bank account debit to debenture first and final call account, and this is going to be 30,000 rupees, and narration is being first and final call received, call money received. Simple, isn't it? Let's recap once what we did and then we will see how these entries are to be written in a particular pattern only. Means the sequence is to be followed. Let's see. First, what we did, we passed the entry of application. Application is the only time when the company is going to receive the money first and then this money will be transferred to the debenture account. So the first entry which we passed is bank account debit to debenture application. Then afterwards, we have transferred this application money to 10% debenture account in the second entry. After this, third entry, we are going to ask public for paying 50 rupees per debenture for allotment. So this is called due entry. You are asking public to pay money. That is why the entry is debenture allotment account debit to 10% debenture account. After this, we have received the money from public. When you receive the money from public, bank account will be debited and debenture allotment account will be credited. Means the temporary account which you opened in entry number 3, debenture allotment, now in entry number 4, this will be closed. In entry number 5, you are again going to ask public to pay first and final call. So the entry is debenture first and final call account debit to debenture 10% debentures account. Here you are asking 30 rupees per debenture. That is why entry is with 30,000 rupees. Afterwards, you will receive this money from public and the entry is going to be bank account debit to debenture first and final call. You receive this amount and again this debenture first and final call, which was a temporary account, is closed over here. So at the end, what do we see? Only 2 accounts are open now or remained open. That is bank account and 10% debenture account. Rest all accounts which we open, application, allotment, first and final call, they were just raised and written off. Why? Because they were temporary accounts. Just for receiving the money, we had opened those accounts. I hope students you have understood how to pass the journal entries for issue of debentures at par. Now let us see if we have to ask the money in lump sum at par only, but we are not asking this money as 20 rupee, 50 rupee and 30 rupees. Rather than that, what we are doing, we are asking all 100 rupees in one go from the debenture holders. Then how do we pass the journal entry? So let's write issue of debenture. If you have missed writing any of the previous part, please pause the video and see and write down. Issue of debentures at par when lump sum amount is taken. Okay, means we do not have application, allotment, first call, final call and so on. In such case, we will have to open a combined account, and this combined account is called debenture application and allotment account. Means together one account is open, debenture application and allotment. Why allotment account is important? Because allotment means you're allotting these securities to the public. Without opening allotment account, the allotment of securities to the public is not possible. That is why along with application we will have to open allotment account, and we'll skip all other accounts which are first call, final call and so on. So here the first entry, as the case before, is going to be the bank account. Bank account will be debited because we are receiving money from public. I am continuing with the previous example only, assuming that we are not asking 100 rupees in 20, 50 and 30s partition. We are asking all 100 rupees together. So here I am going to open a combined account. This is called debenture application and allotment account. This is a joint account. Again, I am writing share. Debenture application and allotment account. This is a combined account, and you are taking all 1000 share for all 1000 debenture 100 rupees in a go. Means you are asking public to pay 10,000 rupees in a go. 1 lakh rupees, not 10,000 rupees. Being amount received on debentures. Now, like in previous case, here also what are we going to do? This temporary account, debenture application and allotment, will be closed by transferring it to 10% debenture account. So the entry is going to be debenture application and allotment account will be debited, and we will write it to the credit side of 10% debenture account. Amount is 1 lakh rupees, full face value of the debenture multiplied by the number of debenture. Being amount transferred to 10% debenture account. Understood? Let's see once again what we did this time. Instead of calling money in various installments like application, allotment and call, we have asked all 100 rupees together with the application. So when you take full amount in lump sum, then we open a combined account called debenture application and allotment. It will not be mentioned anywhere in the question. This is to be understood that only application account cannot be opened. It has to be allotted also to the public. That is why you open the account debenture application and allotment. First entry is receiving entry. That's why bank account will be debited. Bank account debit to debenture application and allotment account. Then second entry is going to be debenture application and allotment to 10% debenture. We transfer this amount to debenture account. I hope students you have understood how to pass the entries at par. In the coming classes, we will understand how to pass entries for issue of debentures at premium and at discount also. Till then, revise whatever we have done till today. and we will meet again. And yes, not to forget to subscribe to this channel if you are new over here, and if you are already a subscriber, please like and share this video. Bye. Have a great day.